Crochet Designs. My name is Mary, coming to you with Saturday morning live. A little bit more relaxed this week than last week. We don't have much on. Once again, though, I did have connection issues getting on, and there is a bit of a wind thing happening out there. So bear with me, guys. Hopefully we don't lose connection. It's like this all the time lately. It's not YouTube, it's us here in Melbourne with our terrible weather right now. Guys, pop on your live chat and not your top chat. And the lovely green butterfly, Kiki, good morning, ladies. Lovely to have you here. So early, girls. What's going on? Or am I late? Oh, I'm a couple of minutes late. 2 minutes late. What? Oh, it looks like 3 minutes now. Oh, no. I've been on for a minute, so I'll just say 2 minutes. All right, welcome, beautiful Catherine is in the house. Welcome, Catherine. The lovely Carmen is here. Welcome, Carmen. We have a lot to talk about. I may have been refreshing YouTube, lol. Oh, that's okay, hun. We're here, Kiki. We are here. Again, lots to talk about. And I didn't get a chance to upload the blanket video, but it's complete. You're all saying, where's the blanket? It's done. It's complete. That's the mystery blanket. If you're joining us new and haven't been around for a while, we're in the middle. I'm lying. We are at the end of our mystery blanket. And after this part, it will be final. Oh, what? The problem was I tried to fit part 4 and 5 together. And I did just that. And I cut a lot of stuff out in the middle. And you can see me chopping and changing into one scene to the next because I really didn't want to do 2 parts. I wanted to keep it at part 4 as the final part. Okay, that's the only thing that has taken a while. I didn't think the border would take a long time because it's one tiny little row, and it's a very little row. It's not a really big border. I'm looking at it now as we speak, but I can't show you because, it's a mystery blanket. And you will see it when the tutorial goes up. Now, I'm missing all the chat, as you do. Catherine says, even got up early. I'm great, Catherine. I'm glad you did. Beautiful Fluffy's in the house. Lovely, crazy poppy lady. Lovely to have you here, honey. And the lovely Ashley. Water time. Green's already on my back about having water. I love that you do this, Green. Cheers, everyone. If you didn't know this, guys, I'm on a program, and my lovely subscribers, my regulars that is, know all about it, and they're helping me drink water, and I'm looking after myself. And I did a really good weigh-in this week, so I'm very excited. We lost 400 grams this week. Notice how I say we, because you guys have been helping me. 400 grams this week alone. What? Last week, 200. The week before, a couple of hundred. I'm doing well. It's a slow process, and it may even slow down a little bit more over the next few months. But that's okay too. I'm not in a hurry to lose weight, really. I'm more in a hurry for health. And I noticed a couple of weeks ago I was able to do stairs, and wow, that's fantastic in itself. I could do stairs, don't get me wrong. I can climb stairs. But I climb like left foot, right foot, wait there a second. Left foot, right foot, wait there a second. And people behind me are like, come on, move already. So now I can go left, right, left, right, left, right, get up to the very top stairs, and I'm so excited. There's a slight pain, but not as much as it used to be. It's a tiny little bit of fluid, but that's about it, which is really good. And clearing up. Beautiful Luana in the house. Thank you, Green Butterfly says thumbs up. Cost you guys nothing. And it does mean the world to me. Thank you, guys. For those of you who do the thumbs up, I thank you very much. Crazy says it's Friday night, 11 p.m. It's Drink and Mary time. It's my version of clubbing. Hey, it's our version of clubbing. Crazy. We crafters, this is what we do. We drink and we craft, and we craft and we drink, except I'm only drinking water. So cheers, everyone. It is early in the morning. It's like 10 o'clock, honey. It's a little too early for a bit more than water. Oh, I do have a slight headache this morning. But it's only because I let myself dehydrate yesterday. And this is not the weekend to do it in. We are having the hottest day. What day is it? Is it tomorrow or the next day? Or it might be today. It's today. We're going to have the hottest day that we've had this time of the year since 1942, which is, I don't need to tell you, was a long time ago. And I wasn't even in Melbourne then. I wasn't born then. So I'm not looking forward to today. Not looking forward to it. Be right back. Just have to hang Doona out. Oh, she's so cute. Yeah, you'll get it dry today. If you're not from Melbourne, are you? If you're from Melbourne, you hang the Doona out today, be dried in half an hour, maybe less. Maybe less. 37°C or 39, it could be. Something like that. And lots of wind. That will dry in seconds. Seconds. Kiki says, too much spicy water yesterday, Mary. I wish that was the case. Having said that, I broke the diet, so it might be a little bit of junk fooditis. Can I call it that? You know what? It could be. I broke the diet yesterday. Apparently, you're allowed to break the diet on the odd occasion so that you don't go back to your bad habits, apparently. So I was allowed to break my diet once, and I think it's possible that the junk food that I ate has caused me to have a headache. It's clearing, but I think it's because I've been drinking water. So it might have been dehydration. Can't blame it on the junk food has a lot of salt in it. I'm making all these excuses. Cheers, everyone. Don't you love it? Don't you love it? My big dog decided to, too much information, Ashley. Scoop it up and move on. Too much information. All over my house. Oh no, even worse. You better clean it up, hun. You can put me on TV. Put me on TV, full screen, and just clean it up as you're watching. But clean it up. We're all getting visions here. Ash, we're all getting visions. Look, it's so warm in here. I've got the aircon on at 10 in the morning. Who has that? Stop rubbing it in. We got about 10 today. Seriously, if it gets above 12, then my washing goes out. Oh gosh, really? It was high in sugar. That would definitely cause a headache if you haven't had sugar in a while. You know, Kiki, I think it was the rubbish food that I ate yesterday, because I literally haven't eaten rubbish in 7 weeks. I might have had the odd soft drink when I went out for my son's birthday, but I really haven't drank rubbish. So there you go, or eaten rubbish. Marty's in the house. Lovely to have you here, Marty. We're actually going to have a very good day today. I have a lot to discuss. Now, as you know, guys, we bought out the jacket. A friend of mine, she said, Mary, you should have done the jacket in some of these beautiful bright colors. True. She's absolutely right. I should have. But I have done that, and I don't like them. And I wanted to do my jacket in some autumn or fall, as some countries call it, colors, autumny, kind of wintry colors, because to be fair, I'll probably wear this jacket in the colder months. Not that you can't wear bright colors in the colder months, by all means, but I like those colors. Oh, I don't know, I'm so fussy, aren't I? Such a nagging whinger nag, right? She's nagging today. Okay. And Ashley says, cleaned it all up. Finished about half hour ago. Well, I'm glad it's nice and clean, Ash. Enjoy the live. Beautiful Anne is in the house. Lovely to have you here. And Margaret, hi Margaret. Lovely to have you here as well. We have a full house today, which is absolutely fantastic. I do have a lot of things to show today because Unwind Craft Cafe is closing their doors. Oh, actually, they're not really. They're selling the business. They haven't sold it yet. So it's in the midst of, a few bites here and there, which is good for them, but sad for us because they're closing their doors. The best part about it was there was a 30% discount this week. Yours truly just could not help herself. So I went to Unwind Craft Cafe for probably the last time. Someone give me a tissue. Tissue, where are the tissues? Oh, well done with the tissues. She's looking all over the roof, everywhere for these tissues. Do you know, I've been talking about Unwind Craft Cafe since I first started here on YouTube. And I was already with them before that. But they're leaving. They're not leaving. They're becoming a separate, it's a separate kind of entity, if you will. They're doing cruises and all those other things that has nothing to do with the shop. So they're closing up that business and starting that business, which is good for them, not so good for me. But that's okay. I'm going to have a water. I know, green butterfly. I'll have a drink. All right, so let's bring this all down. Margaret B, hi Margaret B. I've got a lot to show you guys. Sell your soul and buy it, Mary. Imagine a wow crochet. You know, Kiki, I have to say that thought crossed my mind. But you know, you got to have dough. You got to have the mullah to buy a business, hun. I got to sell my soul. I haven't got a soul left. I mean, I have a soul. No, you've got to have the money for that. You've got to have the cash. Right, Kiki, says Ashley. I would love to. I really would. Kiki, we need to change the coffee for spicy water. We wouldn't call it a cafe. You know, we should do it. We should name it. Listen to me. She's already talking about it. We should name it Wow Crochet Spicy. Wow Crochet Spicy Cafe. We could do that. And we could have like the king and the queen in the corner. This is hilarious. Now I've lost the track. If you did buy it, I'm happy to move and be staff. Do you know how many people want to be staff? I know a lot of crocheters and knitters at you who want to be staff. Irish coffee, Mary. I mean, Marty, yes. Kiki says Irish coffee. Oh, I like a bit of Irish coffee. The spicy cafe. That would not have a good ring to it. Something. It might mean something else. All right. Can I talk to you about what I purchased? You're going to love this because I don't think I was going to purchase this much, but because it was 30% off, I got a massive discount. I mean really good discount. So I wanted more yarn, but I went too late. They started their sale Wednesday and Thursday, and I went Friday afternoon. So I went a little too late and I got whatever I could, but I did buy some cotton that I love a lot. It's a very interesting cotton, actually. It's a very different kind of cotton. I'm just looking at my pin here, my needle here, and it just nearly pinned myself. Look at it, fluff everywhere. What a mess. That just fell on my leg. Look at this. Look at the needle. This is what I made for the stitch markers for when I'm doing tutorials, and I found that it's better to have the sewing needle there as well, so that I'm not looking on the table. Whenever I'm doing tutorials for you, this is like crochet problems. Whenever I'm doing tutorials for you guys, I'm looking for stitch markers while I'm looking through the lens, and I'm like this, and I'm pinching them, and they're flicking across the table. And so when I'm looking for the darning needle, the sewing needle, I'm doing exactly the same thing, and the darning needle will just, and I can't get it. So now I haven't had any problems because I've been using this. I put my finger in here, and I pull one out, which is supposed to be easy. I've got two there. And when I want my sewing needle, I know where it is. So I tell you what, it has worked for me, this little basket. So I'm so glad I made it. And I got so sidetracked, didn't I? Wow, it's not a cafe. Marty. And this joker is happy to dress up. I'll dress up too. Angela, lovely Angela, I missed your message. Hello. Hello. She's got hiccups. Claptrap says, hi, just lurking while getting ready to go to work. Oh, we all have to go to work. Don't we love it? No. I mean, yes. Let me show you what I purchased. First thing I purchased, actually the first thing I did put in my basket was this guy right here. You open him up and what have you got? A handful of crochet hooks. Now, to be fair, I actually bought this just because I wanted to try the hooks. And they were, I don't even remember the price, but it didn't make much of a dent to the sale because I said, tell me what I'm up to at the moment. And she told me. And then I went, how much if I put this in? And it didn't make any difference. And I went, oh, all right, well, I'll buy that then. So I really bought them for the hooks, but I don't know. I've never used these hooks. I think I've used one once, but I just for the life of me can't remember. But it comes in its own little pack. So there you go. That's the one of the items. And the other item that I literally went for in the first place was sewing needles. Yeah, sewing needles and buttons. Those are the reason I went in the first place, but I'll show you the buttons. Now, these sewing needles is a couple of thick ones in there and a couple of thin ones. And these ones here, obviously, they call them achu needles up the top, but crocheters use them all the time. Not achus. 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 Okay, I've missed a chat. Hello. Daphne, hi Daphne. Kiki says pink crochet hooks. I know, right? Pink Kiki says green butterfly. So need a hook pouch and buttons. I'm going to show you buttons now because you know I love my buttons. Crazy Poppy Lady says, I have some achus. I have some achus too. Everybody's thinking, what's an achu? You're joining us new. Achu is just knitting. I get allergic to the word knitting. Achu. There it goes. So I'm going to show you a couple of the buttons. And I bought, this one here, I bought 11 of them. I wanted to buy 10, but there was 11 in the pack. So I just took the last one as well. And it looks like, I don't know if you can see it there. How gorgeous is that? So there's 11 of them. That's 2 cardigans worth. Yeah. Actually, it's 2 cardigans and one. I don't know if you've ever made a cardigan where it just buttons up one button in front and it kind of lays a little bit like that. So I've got 3 projects that I can use these buttons for. Mary, if you ever get to dye yarn again, you'll have to do a pink and call the shade Kiki. Oh, Marty, don't tempt me, hun. The button is beautiful. I love this button. How do you love it? That's the first button I purchased. That's the first one I saw. Then I saw these. These were hiding behind all the not so nice buttons. I shouldn't say that. All buttons are nice, yeah. So these were hiding, and I love these because they're wood. And I bought 10 of those. And these ones here, what did I buy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's right. I bought 9 of these ones because they didn't have 10, but I thought I could use 5 on one project and 4 on another instead of using the 5. Maybe I can do like a crop top when I lose my weight. When I lose my weight. So there you go. That's this button right there. And how gorgeous is that? So I've got heaps of buttons. And see, there they all are. There. The lady put them all in a little bag for me. And then I bought this. Now, I love this. There's about 3, I think 3 in here. Yeah, there's 3 different sizes in here. They're project bags, little project bags with zips. Maybe we can do something on the channel here. I'm not going to talk about that yet. But there we go, the sewing needles, the buttons. I'm putting them back in the bag so that I can find places for them. And we'll talk about that in a minute. We'll talk about that in a minute. Now I have yarn. I have 5 skeins of this gorgeous yarn right here. It's called, what is it, Katia? Bahamas. Bahamas or Bahamas? Bahamas? I don't know. Now, I need glasses to read this. When I was there, I couldn't read the label. So I took my phone out, took a photo of the label, and then blew it up. I forgot to take the glasses with me. So let's put our fancy schmancy glasses on, or ones that work at least. Do you like that? Ones that work? And I'll give you the information of this. Now, this yarn is, I'll tell you in a second, 100% cotton by the looks of it. 100% cotton. I thought it was half-half. Maybe I got it wrong. It was made in Italy. It is a soft cotton. And it calls for a 3 or 3.5 size hook. I reckon I'll use a 3.5, maybe even a 4, make it a loose top. And I'm going to make a top out of it. It is, I don't know what to call it. It doesn't say 8-ply on it. I don't know what it says. It says 3.5mm hook. You could use a 5. You could use a 4 as well. It says unusual things. It says 3 in needles, but in crochet hook it says 3.5. 3.5 or 4. Very unusual. There's 100 grams. I think it's covering the label here. I want to see that label underneath what it says. Excuse me, just talk amongst yourselves. Yeah, it's 100 grams and it's yeah. And it was on special, the discount mark there, but then I also got 35% off it as well. 30%, sorry, not 35%. 30% off it as well. And I got 5 of them. 3, 4, and 5. I can make a nice, loose, lightweight top or something else. I haven't really decided yet. So there you go. And that's what the purchase I made at Unwind while they were ready to sell up. It's very sad. It's very sad. I wanted more yarn, but most of the stock was gone. And apparently, I was going to go Wednesday morning, but apparently they said there was a line right outside the door, way up the street. I would have been fighting over these ladies. Could you imagine? It'd be like all these lions getting ready for their feed. That would have been hilarious. All right, so let's keep up and list all the chat. Okay, I've missed all the chat. I've missed all the chat. I have missed everything. Okay, Diane. Hi, Diane. I would love a hook pouch. Yes, we might have to create one, actually, Diane, on the channel. Might be something. We talked about it for last Christmas. I think Anne brought that up. Anne McSee. I'm pretty sure, Anne, you brought up that you would like to see a crochet hook caddy thing, kind of, not caddy, like a little pouch thing. I'm pretty sure it was you. Maybe I got it wrong. Kiki says, ooh, flower power. I know, right? Anne says, love the first button. The first button was beautiful. That was the first thing that stuck out to me. I went there specifically for buttons and the sewing needles because I thought there'd be no way there'd be any yarn left. And there was some yarn left. I could have bought more, but there wasn't enough of one dye lot to make anything big. And I don't really want to make scarves and beanies. It's not my thing. I like scarves and beanies, but I don't wear them enough. Yeah. It's also nice, says Ashley. Thank you. Crazy says the best hook pouch I have ever got was from a pound shop and was meant to be a pencil case. Yes, I like the pencil case ones. It's flat and has elastic to hold the hooks in place. I actually don't mind those, Crazy. I've seen something like that around. And Marty says, ooh, it's serious, Mary. Oh, it's serious, yeah. Green Butterfly says, gorgeous, thank you. Ashley says, like the Bahamas yarn. Oh, you've tried it, have you? Okay. I got one of those when I started crocheting Crazy Poppy Lady. It has sharks on it. Oh, really? That's cute. Sorry to be late. That's all right, Middle. I was just showing everyone my purchase this week. And we're at 23,900. By this time next week, we will be at 24. The best part about being at 24 is it's getting closer to 25. And when we get to 25, big one. You know what that means, guys. You all know. So, yeah, it's lovely to have you here, Middle. Could just picture you fighting for yarn. Oh, it would be hilarious, Ashley. I would love to get that on video too. She wants to film everything. Yes, Anne did. Yes, Anne did. You remembered. Yes, I do remember that. And I thought maybe one day we'll make one eventually. Not right now because I'm snowed under right now. But I think we will. And it might be something that we could use as a gift for our Christmas in the future. But we could make it earlier than that. We don't have to wait till Christmas. I really think we should make one. I have that in my head. You know when something sticks in your head, and you and I seem to be on the same level as some of our crochet. It's unbelievable how some of the stuff you and I choose is just like the same. It's like we click, yeah? Marty says, would fighting over yarn be classified as yarny? Adjust the crown, Marty. Get in the corner, hun. See, this is why we love it when Marty comes in. He's got the best one-liners, Marty. You need to have a channel. I know you talk about your face not being a face for, being the face for radio, but look at this one. I mean, really. Do I look like I hide from a camera? Middle says, I started a new pattern today, not symmetrical shawl, not the symmetrical shawl. I wanted but one that has one side increasing. Okay, yeah. Ashley says, no, I haven't tried the yarn, just like the colour. It's a very pretty colour. It's got a lot of colours in there, and I want to talk about that in a minute. Ashley says, definitely should make one. Now, not long ago, there was a yarn. Oh, I can't for the life of me remember it. I've got a spare box available too. It came in a box at Spotlight, and it's still made, but I can't for the life of me remember the name of it, right? And it was this kind of thread. So this thread being small, thin and everything, but it does go a long way. And I wonder what the meters are on it. Give me a second. I'll just have a look at the meters. Here it is. 360 meters or 393 yards. So one skein does go a long way. So times that by 5. Someone do the math. What is that? 3 5s of 15, something like that. Nearly 360. I don't know. Something like that. Gotta love Spotlight. I know, right? Anne says, did you see the baby blanket I just finished in 4-ply? I haven't. Did you put that up on Insta? Did you, Anne? If not, can you send me a Insta private message and show me the picture there? If it's not anywhere around, if it's on Insta, let me know and I'll check your page out on Insta. That's pretty yarn, Mary. Yes, it is middle. I missed what you got. Oh, did you? I'll be real quick to show you then. I got 5 skeins of this yarn. It is a cotton. It is like a, I'd say it's like a 4-ply or even a 5-ply. You can get away with being, they're fairly lightweight, but they have a lot of meterage in it, and you can make, what I made with that box years ago, I made a shawl. I did actually make a shawl. I made, what was the shawl called? It's not mine. The pattern was called Erigeneia shawl. Erigeneia shawl. And I donated it to the school that I used to work at, and they sold it. They didn't sell it. They put it up as a prize, and people had to buy raffle tickets for it, and, you know, made money for the school. And it was a donation from me. I didn't take a cent from them. So there you go. So I got 5 of these skeins. I got this. This has 3 different size. They're bags. They're like work bags. You put all your work, your crochet, your project bags, really, your little projects in. When you're going to the shops and you want to sit down somewhere or go visiting and you want to take your project, but you don't want to take 10 kilos of yarn, you just want to take your project, and you put them in those little bags. And then I showed them, showed everyone the buttons. You see right there, there's the red ones and that button there, and then you've got your normal brown wooden buttons. I got quite a few of those, and everybody seems to like this guy right here. Now, all of this I got 30% off because the store is closing, okay, because they're selling their business. So, ta-da! I call this the Kiki pack now because Kiki loves her pink. And, yeah, and there you go. So it's all that and all that, and I think that's it. That's all I purchased. But that, when I say that's all I purchased, it was expensive, but it was still 30% off everything. And some of those items I know the price of, so I know there's definitely a 30% off them. I literally went for buttons because I knew they had the nice buttons, but most of them were gone. Just give me a second. I need a drink, guys. Cheers. Green Butterfly says, have a drink. I'm going to have one anyway, a second one. So there you go. All right. I've missed everything. Fluffy, did I say hello before? I can't remember, hun. Hi, Fluffy. Did you just come in, or I said hello before? I can't remember if I said hello. Hi, Fluffs. But thinking of going next week after my art and craft class, says Ashley. That's cute, says Middle. Yes, water time. I've done that. Oh, water time. Ashley saying, well, I'll have another one. I just did greens. Now I'm doing yours, Ashley. Are the hooks a particular brand? Yeah, I think they're called, oh gosh, they are. I can't for the life of me remember what they're called. They are called, I can't remember. There was a name for them. When I find out, I will talk to everybody about them. But it comes in a 6mm and goes all the way down to the 2.5mm. So, it's not tulip, is it? It's not the tulip. Are they tulip hooks? There must have been a 6.5 because there's a little slot for the 6.5. That's missing, so I'll forgive them for that. There might have been a 6.5, or there might have been a pair of scissors in it or something. But it doesn't matter because I'm happy with just that. You know, I've got all those hooks and the little pack as well. I probably won't use the pack. If anything, I'll use the pack for the table. But I don't use that. You know what I use? You're going to freak it when you find out. What I use when I go out. You know, little makeup clear, see-through makeup packs? I use those. I put my hooks in there, and I put my, my sewing needles. Did I show you the sewing needles? The sewing needles in that green thing I showed you. There. I use my sewing needles in something like that so they don't come out. It's a little thing like that, a case. So I put my sewing needles in there. There were sewing needles as well. I'm not sure if I showed you that before. So there were sewing needles, and I put my sewing needles in my little makeup bag, my hooks, and my small skeins of yarn, and I'm usually doing like squares or something when I go places, something that I don't really have to think about it. And I do that, put everything in a makeup bag. It's a see-through bag, plastic, like it's a, you know, real thick plastic, that hard, I don't even know what it's called. I don't know what the plastic is called. It's not plastic, it's a hard, shimmery bag, see-through, and you can see what's in there. So you know whether you've got your hook, your scissors, your sewing needle, and if you're in a hurry, just pick it up and think, right, hook, scissors, sewing needle, yarn, bang, straight in. And that's what I do. I use that when I go out because it's quick and easy to pick up. And I can look in there and think, oh my gosh, I've only got a 4mm hook. I'm working on a 5 project. I'll pop in a 5mm hook. So I like those see-through bags when I'm leaving the house. But at home, I'm happy to use those ones because you can open them up gradually, have a look inside, you know, that sort of thing. You know, first world problems. So, yeah, I'm not sure about the hooks, and I'm not sure what they are. I will look them up and let everyone know in the future. Middle says, I'm going to figure out how much yarn I have this weekend for the mystery blanket. Haven't started. We're going to talk about that in a minute so everyone's aware of the yarn. But I have to buy the yarn for the jacket. All right, we'll talk about that again. Oh, I have to talk about the jacket. I did do a typo in the video. And you're not going to believe this. That typo I spotted and I corrected. Yeah. Then I went ahead, did the video, came back, saw it, corrected it a second time. Then I watched the video, everything was fine. I rewatched it and I transferred it up to, because you've got to export it to the computer, and I exported it to the computer. Usually I rewatch a video I've exported. I watch a video over 6 to 10 different times. That's why I get sick of looking at it, right? And I didn't. So when it didn't repair itself the first time and the second time, I should have known better to have deleted that whole, it's on the package, it's like a whole thing that obviously it was a little bit defective, and I should have known better and didn't. And I didn't even rewatch it and just uploaded it. So it goes to show when I rush to get things out, you miss things. So there you go. Nice, definitely have to go this coming week, yes. You thinking of PVC plastic? I'm not sure. It's a kind of a thicker plastic. And, oh, hello, someone by the name of Truly Amazing. Hello, Truly Amazing. Are you here? You are here for the first time because I would have remembered that name. It's Truly Amazing. And so, hello and welcome. So, yeah, that's what's happening here on the channel with projects. I am going to get on with that project, the jacket, real quickly. I messed up. It was the larger sizes. Every other size is fine, but it was the size 3, 4, and 5 extra large. Those are the 3 sizes. And you would probably have worked it out, though. It says one of the colors, you need 2,243 grams. I don't think so. For that one color, you only needed 243 grams. So I did mess up. I clicked 2 twice, 2 instead of once, right? And getting it repaired, it didn't work. So I've just got to be careful and rewatch next time. So I'm going to be uploading part 2 of that tutorial this week, which I wasn't going to until next month. But I am going to upload it this week because I want to rectify that little problem so that no one goes out and buys 2,243 grams for one round. Don't do that. Don't do that. So I'm going to rectify that problem on part 2. I didn't put part 1 on the actual video itself. I'm going to fix that up as well and pop part 1 of 12. People are going to think, what, 12 parts? Maybe not call it part, call it January, because we haven't done January and February's one. So I'm going to call it January's, the jacket's name, and then January written next to it. And then the next part you see will be the jacket's name, February, or it will be things like join as you go, jacket February, that kind of thing. You'll work it out. You'll see pictures of the jacket as I go. It's not a mystery project, so I will be uploading pictures as I go. With the blanket, because it was a mystery project, I haven't been uploading pictures. But on the 4th part of the blanket, you'll get a picture because I managed to squeeze part 4 and part 5, which I wasn't going to do, together into one. And you do see a lot of transitioning of me changing. I'm in the middle of a conversation and that conversation just cuts out and it goes directly to the next step because it's all just talk. And so I thought it's better for me to just do that and get part 5 out with part 4. So the next time you see the blanket upload, which should have gone up yesterday, but at this stage it won't go up till next week, but it should have this week, should have gone up yesterday, that it will be complete. So I hope that makes sense to everyone. Okay. I was about to message you about the mistake and you made that post. Well, actually, to be fair, the second that video went up, I should have deleted it because someone got on straight away and said, "Oh, Mary, is that a typo on that?" And I went, "It is too." And literally only 5 or 6 people had viewed it then. I would have been better off deleting that and then just re-uploading it with the correction. But silly me deleted the big. When you are creating, put it this way, when you're creating something in an editing package, like in a whole editing package, once you transfer it to the computer, it just stays there and it takes up space on your computer and it's already been transferred. So it would have benefited for me to have deleted that. So I did delete it. I empty recycle bin because I don't like to fill up my computer with stuff I'm never going to use again. Stupid. Should have waited a day. It's stupid. Should have waited a day because I could have literally deleted that. I didn't want to go back, open up the file in the new one. It cuts down the, what's it called? It cuts down the vision. It makes it look a bit fuzzier when you're working on one that's already been transferred. It's hard to explain. I don't know how to explain it in technical terms because I'm not technical, but I see the image gets worse every time you re-edit a video that's already been edited. So the visual just gets a little, and it's hard to see, and I don't want for anything to be blurred. All right, and I'll explain that in a minute. I'm trying to figure out if the new editing program I found is fully free. If it is, I can finally edit what I have done already. Have a chat with, if you can, have a private chat at some stage with Crazy Poppy Lady. She mentioned a program to me, but I'd already got my own, so I didn't bother. And I just let it fly over my head. I don't know what she's using, so have a chat with her about hers. The one I'm using is, what am I using? Filmora. And there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with the package. Just be wary if you're going to use their music. It's not free. It says it's free, but it's not. It's not. Just be wary, yeah? A Claptrap said there was a yarn, notions, hook and needles event in UK. Aldi, everything is cheap and people crazy. Oh, really? Including me. Whenever they occur, hooks. Okay, to see if you like the craft before spending tons, which is probably fair enough to Claptrap. Oh, Mary, you'll never guess what I did. Oh, metal. You'll have to tell me. Yes, PVC plastic. Thanks, Mary. Regards, cardigans. Regards, cardigans. Or you mean Catherine's, maybe. I'm not sure what you mean. I bought a water bottle with the timestamp. Ah, they're not that expensive, are they, Middle? They're quite cheap. Water time says green. Thanks, green. The only thing is I have to wait for it to get delivered, and it should be here the day before my birthday. What a great birthday gift, eh? Crazy cuts down the visual quality. That's what I meant to say. Thank you, Crazy. You know what I mean, don't you? Yeah, every time you go in. If you are editing the video in the package already, then that's okay. It doesn't cut much of the video quality. But if you edit it, transport it to your, or what's it called, export it to your computer, then you re-edit the export, you are re-editing the quality. So the quality gets less. Thank you. That's what I meant to say, Crazy. Thanks for that. Drink up, says Middle. Cheers. We're empty. Let's put some more spicy water. Imagine if this was a spicy drink. Look at that. Someone's had too much spicy drink. Imagine, hey? Cheers again. All right. Oh, it's not cold. Today it's not cold, just from the tap. I'm using new Microsoft one called Clip Clap. But they push you to pay for it if you have too many videos on the go. Would be no good to me then. Beautiful Yvonne is in the house. She's a lovely lady. We need to speak to her about our blanket. Again. Yes. Everyone's saying hello. If you edit an edited video, it will keep reducing the quality. Thank you, Marty. Imagine, I'm not sure what that means, of paper, a piece of paper that you draw something on, rub it out and start again. The paper will be less quality than a new sheet. That is exactly what I was trying to say, Marty. You should have just said that in the first place. Would have saved me a lot of hassle. Marty, adjust that crown. Oh, yeah, fix it up, man. It's great. Sit. Oh, you're already in the corner, aren't you? I was going to say sit in the corner. Actually, you get to sit on the throne in the corner with that comment. The throne. The issue is that the files have been compressed. Yes, it's all very technical for me. I just like to sit in the corner and make pretty things. But I've had to learn a lot, and I've learned not to trust the package because I did edit that mistake twice. And on the third time, I assumed everything was fine. Big mistake. I should have rewatched it. Everyone just saying hello. That's wonderful. Cherry. Oh, that's Cherry B. Hi, Cherry. Lovely to have you here. So, Yvonne, let's talk quickly about the blanket, Yvonne. You weren't here when I mentioned it. The reason the blanket didn't go out yesterday is because I pushed part 5 and part 4 together. I cut them down and I made them one part. It's about an hour and 17 minutes at the moment, so I can still keep cutting until I am ready to upload. Now, quick heads up, this Monday is a public holiday. If I get time, I will upload then, but I can't guarantee it, guys, because when it's a public holiday, I don't get access here. It's just overtaken by everybody. The house is overtaken. You never see mistakes when you need to. The quickest way to see an error in an email is to press send. Absolutely, Marty, and I agree totally. In fact, this is why we have pattern testers, because I had 3 different pattern testers on a project once. One person picked up 2 mistakes, one picked up 3, and the other picked up dozens. And do you know, I keep going back to that one because that particular lady will be so thorough that I don't think I've ever met anyone like it. So she picked up those mistakes. I like going back to her, but she's a very busy lady. So I only go to her when I want something really, really out quickly. Not quickly. When I want something really out, but not quickly. I want it to go out, but I'm happy to wait. That sort of thing. So at the moment, I haven't been giving her anything because I want things to go out quickly, and they're not going out quickly. Who do I have to yell at to make things go out quickly? It's my fault. I have to yell at me. It's nobody's fault. It's mine because I'm slow. But it's not my fault that I'm slow. I like to be thorough because I missed that mistake. Okay, so yes. Sherry says yes. It's Labor Day. That's our public day. That's our public holiday. We have the time change this weekend. Do you middle? That's great. I think ours is this weekend, or is it next weekend, guys? Melburnians, let me know. I think it might be this week. It's usually after Moomba, usually. Oh, maybe I've got it wrong. Maybe it's already happened. I don't know. I don't even know my name these days. She doesn't even know who she is. Elaine, you are late. I was just about to talk about what's happening this week, so you're not too late. I do a lot of video editing for work. I use Shortcut, which is a totally free. However, I wouldn't say it's ideal for beginners. You do need some knowledge, but worth a look at if you're a bit more competent. I know that Filmora is a very basic one to use. However, the new program that keeps coming out gets more complicated every time and confuses me. but it is an easier version to use than others, which is why people suggest it a lot. By the way, that's a good thing to do, middle. Do a YouTube search on video editing packages. Get some ideas because there's a lot out there. And what some of the tech guys do, or tech girls, whoever's doing it, they'll pop a video up and show you how to use that program. So find one that's simple to use when you're new. Once you get it and you start getting, a bit of cash coming in, not a lot because there's no big cash flow in what we do, right? Once some money starts coming in, then you can go out and get a more expensive, a more technical program. But for me, something basic, because some of us need basic. Some of us don't like to think too much. We haven't got time for that. It's not a matter we don't like to think. We just don't have time. We spring forward on Sunday. Yes. Spring forward. I like that. Spring ahead, fall back to me, change. I'm not sure what that means, but anyway. You got me excited, but not a public holiday there. Oh, it's not a public holiday there. Oh, that's interesting, Kiki. Thought it was everywhere around Australia. Maybe I got it wrong. Who knew? UK clock change is end of month. Always confusing this time of year because everyone's clock change is different. That's why I get messed up, Marty, especially me, because I'm dealing with everyone around the world, and someone gives me one date, someone gives me another, and I'm thinking, so which one's mine again? Do you know when I know? When I wake up in the morning, look at my phone and go, oh, I'm an hour late. Or, oh, would you look at that? I'm an hour early. That's the only time I know. Don't you love it? Because the phones change. You look at the phone. Like you get such a shock. Well, I do anyway. I did that for Filmora, but I may do that for other editing packages. Absolutely. There may be an easier one out there for you too, middle. Don't just assume Filmora is the main one. There's so many out there. So many. You find what is going to be easy to use the first time around. Middle mean I got paid an hour later. Middle mean I get paid an hour later. I'm not sure what you mean there. Time changes, yep. Only in Melbourne, public holiday. Oh, really? Oh, well, there you go. But I tell you what, the day always makes me smile because we have a thing called Moomba here, and it's a festival, kind of a street. They block off the street, and they have like, these little floats that people are on and they've created. It's all arts and crafty kind of thing. And it's also very multicultural as well. So it's all the different cultures, everyone in Australia that's totally different, that nobody's the same, and it's amazing. And they do these amazing floats that craft and everything. We did one. We did, I think it was 2014. I can't remember what year it was. We did a float. Could have been 11 or 14. One or the other. Isn't it funny? I don't remember the actual year. But we did a float and we crocheted around. You ever seen those bikes? They're push bikes, right? But they're like 4 big wheels, and they've got like a box or a tub in front. And the kids were sitting in that tub in front, and the fellas were riding the bikes, and everybody was wearing pink because it was in honor of raising funds for breast cancer. As you all know, it's a pink thing. And we crocheted around these things, all pink, different types of pink, light pink, dark pink, the rest of it. And we crocheted around them, all pinks. And we crocheted all our outfits that we wore that day. I crocheted the weirdest thing, right? It was out of this world. I don't even know what possessed me to wear that out in public, right? It was like holy everywhere. It was terrible. But it was good for that moment because that's what that moment called for. My daughter crocheted a tutu, a little tutu, ballerina tutu thing, but it goes right down to her knees. It was really quite pretty. So we did a whole lot of pink things. And I also crocheted a dress for a colleague at work who's actually was the drama teacher at the time, because she was just beautiful. And you need someone beautiful in front. You need someone pretty in front, and pretty in pink. I tell you, pretty in pink. She was stunning. And because she was a drama teacher, she knew how to act and pose. So she did that. And we also crocheted, Frances, my daughter, crocheted an outfit for at that time my son's ex, and she was wearing something pretty as well. So all of us wore crochet outfits whilst we were walking in the parade, and we had the floats, some at the back and some in the front. So it was a lot of work. It was months and months, 6 months of work that takes usually 2 years worth. So we worked day and night for 6 months. Never again. Never again, maybe. Maybe, she says. It's also frustrating when your time doesn't change at all, but everyone else's does. Kiki, at least you don't get confused. Well, for your country, for your state, not country, because we're in the same country, for your state, you don't get confused, yeah? No longer weekend here. Ours is later in the year. Okay. Western Australia had a long weekend last week. Okay. Fluffy says public holiday here in Adelaide also. Oh, is it? Fluffs. That's interesting to know. Yeah. I always get confused when I'm told I have to change my clock. I've only had it a few weeks. Why do I need to change it? Marty, that's 3 in 1 live. What are we going to do with you? You're going to have to get a second crown to go on top of the first crown. Just play with some yarn in the corner. I'll let you play with some yarn. Yeah, I hate the time change. It takes me a week. Yes, I know. Tanique. I'm not sure what hoi means, but hi, Tanique. You are new to our channel. Welcome. Welcome. When it's daylight savings down there, I get paid an hour early. Oh, I got you. Thank you, Ashley, for confirming that. Auto, says Elaine. Not sure. Oh, I'm not sure what you mean by that, but there. To be young. Oh, well, we won't talk about that, will we? I'm still 29. I've been 29 for years. Yeah, and you're something to Aunt Kiki. Not sure what you mean there. You Kiki, aren't you Kiki? And you're a Queenslander. Gotcha. She shortens the words. I'm not really into the short words, guys, so I don't know. I just haven't got the brain for it. I don't have the brain power. Western Australia doesn't get daylight savings. I'm happy because I don't like it. It's once you get it, you have to think, oh, when is it going to change? When is it going to change? I'm going to be late for work. That sort of thing. Your mind goes a million miles an hour. And my head office is in Melbourne too, Ash, so my pay will also come an hour later. Oh, okay. There you go. 7th of April, turn back clocks, Mary. Thank you. Green. I think Green was the only one who responded. Thank you so much. I'm going to give you a cheers for that, Green. Get in the corner. Green. Is this the first time in the corner? Green butterfly, get in the corner. Cheers. Green, is this your first time in a corner? Oh, because sometimes when people do fun stuff and sometimes when people help me out, they get to go in the corner too. Get in the corner, Green. We had a long weekend last month. Now we're heading into Easter, which is the day after my birthday. Oh, well, happy birthday if I forget then. Just remind me. I think hoi is hi in Dutch. Oh, hi. Hi. Our birthdays are close together, middle. My birthday's Thursday after Easter. Another one was an Easter birthday. Pretty close. No, says Green Butterfly. Well, you are now. Come sit next to me, hun. Well, that's cool. Yes. So we have another month. Oh, you have another month. I love that. All right. So how we got so sidetracked with this is beyond me. Like, we always get sidetracked. This is a crochet channel, everyone. All right, so let's talk quickly about what's happening this week. Monday, public holiday. Tuesday, I wasn't going to talk about it. No, I will. No, we'll leave it for Friday. Tuesday, we'll do an update on the jacket, only because I messed up the measurements for size 3 to 5, and I will be all over that with the video on Tuesday. And I'll be giving you a little bit extra on Tuesday for the jacket. So that will be your February month, which should have waited another 3 weeks. But because I messed up that measurement, so the amount you need to buy, I'm going to do it this Tuesday because I want to clear it all up and make sure it's clear for everyone. And then Thursday, we're doing the Live Antics project, which Catherine chose. The pink, the yellow, and the orange. And then we have Wednesdays live, Thursday's the live antic project. Wednesday live. Friday we are doing our, which we should have done a long time ago, St. Patrick's Day project, because St. Patty's Day is on Sunday, I think. I think it's this Sunday. So we really need to get it out this week. So I'm putting everything else on hold to get that out this week. However, in between all of this, because it's already recorded, you will get part 4 and 5 together as one, the final part of the blanket. And what I will do is, in that video, I've also mentioned, if you are new to crochet and you can't do this join and you can't do that border because they're really quite tricky join and tricky border, then wait a week and I'll show you an easier join and an easier border. All right, so keep that in mind if you are new to crochet and you are struggling with the blanket. The join and the border round will be different the week later for the new crocheter. However, if you are new to crochet, my deal is take the risk, try something new. If you don't want to damage your blanket because you think you're going to damage it, then do the easier join and the easy border, and then maybe try that pattern another time in a smaller project and get a bit of practice, because I love it. And to be fair, you may see a short at some stage go up with the join before the blanket goes up. Maybe. I shouldn't, because then I'll give it away. But it is a stitch that you need to practice. To be fair, even I struggled with it. Yeah. And it was only because I was trying to record it while I was doing it. And it was really awkward. So, and I think you'll be able to do it. I really do. But again, wait the week later and you can do the easier one. So there you go. I've lost all the chat, as you do here. As you do. Oh my gosh, I lost a lot of chat. Oh my gosh, I lost a lot of chat. Just talk amongst yourselves. So we have another month. Yes, we've done that one. Me neither. It's causing more trouble to businesses than it's worth saving money. Yes. Green Butterfly says, I'm taking all green and purple yarn now. I can see that happening green. You naughty girl. You should have gotten the corner earlier. You're all cheeky now. She's gone all cheeky now. Green and purple. Ashley's laughing at my expense. Thank you, Ash. Save me some purple. Marty says, crochet channel. I thought it was a therapy support group. Number 4, Marty. Is it 4? What are we going to do with you? You've made us laugh too many times today. Oh my gosh. I don't know what to do with your crown anymore. Fine, just take the yarn. Just take it. Just take it all. Don't take this stuff. This is my good stuff. Don't take that. It's my hand-dyed stuff. Not all of it. Some of it. Here, Marty. Yeah. I'm guarding the yarn in the corner. Don't panic, Mary. Good on you, Marty. We had a public holiday yesterday, International Women's Day. We don't celebrate Mother's Day. You know, I wouldn't mind a public holiday. I don't get holidays. What am I talking about? I work all year round, day and night. Popping off for a moment to get supper. Go and eat middle. We'll be here when you get back. Ashley, good for try something new. Yes, always try something new, says Ashley. Absolutely, I agree. Clap, where are you? Where are you? She's here. Pass me all the white. I don't do it. I tell you what, speaking of white, when I was doing the join and the border for the blanket, I had a lot of visual issues because it's creamy kind of white and the lighting was clashing with it. So hopefully it's not as bad as it seems when I was looking at it. Again, I haven't exported it to the computer. Sometimes when it's in the package, it's not as clear. When you export it to the computer, it comes up real clear. So I was kind of thinking, I hope it's visual. If it's not and everyone's struggling with it, I will do a little small gauge swatch thing the week later or something, a couple of days later. I think it's all right, in my opinion. But when I was looking at it, sometimes I thought, ooh, it's a little bit shadowy there. Hopefully it's all right. Mary, what was dinner? I didn't have dinner, honey. It's breakfast here for us. And actually, I've skipped breakfast. Oh my gosh, that's terrible. And it's only because I'm going to be doing lunch with someone. So there you go. You're in Cambodia. We don't celebrate Father's Day either. Isn't that interesting, Claptrap? As long as, I think, even if you're not celebrating Mother's Day or Father's Day, I think as long as you're celebrating some sort of carer's day, because every parent, whether they're a parent or not, they're a carer. You know, they are caring for someone. We're a support channel. This is a crochet channel, guys. I just realized I'm getting into support again. If you're talking to me, Cherry B, I'm having pizza. Yes, Middle's having pizza. Let's all go to Middle's house. Is there any diet pizza there? Time for brunch, Mary. Not breakfast. I know, right? I had a half a banana and a cuppa. Oh, Sherry, is that enough? Wow, is that enough? I'd have half a banana every 10 minutes. All right, so getting back to what we're doing, I get so sidetracked. Let's have a quick chat about our squares. Once again, someone did ask me why I don't do the jacket in these beautiful bright colors. I didn't like it. I really didn't. And I looked at some colors for the border round as well. The brights were just doing my head in. People love the brights. I get it. And I love the brights in summer. This is not a summer yarn. This is warm yarn. In autumn, winter, I love these kind of colors. I love just the look of it. Now, I might show you a different way of not doing the round, but doing the join, because I notice you can see a little bit of the green cotton. Let's try wool. Wool, Mary. A little bit of the green wool there. So on part 2, you're going to see something a little different with this circle part to hopefully help you out to not see it. Now, in these ones here, I don't see it because I used that other version that I'm talking about, all right? So you don't actually see that little green right there. It's annoying me, but it's only because I'm fiddly about it. That's see, they've all got it, right? But this one here is more prominent because that's the knot. And I want to avoid that. That's me being fussy. Nothing to do with you guys. It's me being fussy, so I might show you how to do that round one. It's a modern way of doing it. I personally don't like it, but it does look good on this, so I really can't complain. I really can't complain. That usually my breakfast. Sherry, yes, pineapple doesn't go on pizza. I love pineapple on pizza. And I'm Italian. I shouldn't, but I love. Yes to pineapple on pizza. Ah, Marty, you like pineapple too? I love pineapple on pizza. I love it so much. How am I friends with you guys? Middle, stop that, naughty girl. Yes to pineapple. I know, right? I love pineapple. I don't like it, funnily enough, I don't like it on its own. I like it as a juice, or I like it on pizza. I'm talking about food now. All right, so on Tuesday's tutorial, you will see just a different version of that circle. It's the same version. It's a different version of the ending of it. Like I've done it before on the channel, but I want to show you in this jacket so you can get the idea as well, where you are sewing in the thread before you complete the square. Let's try that again. Before you complete that circle. I hope that makes sense. The Italian in you, Mary, should be ashamed, Mary. My Italian granddad flips his lid when I suggest it. I love it. I am so bad. I'm so bad. You love pineapple fritters and banana fritters. I love banana fritters, actually. I can't have them anymore. Little sees everything likes the pineapple, but I like you better. Hang on, say that again. Middle sees everyone likes the pineapple, but I like you better. Oh, what? I like you. I have mine on a pina colada. In pina colada. I love a pina colada. I mean water. I love water. It's fine water. Cheers. I love it. Love it. Love it. All right. Pineapple on pizza is good for you as it breaks down the fats in the cheese, so you take in less calories. Thanks, Crazy. I'm going to use that from now on. On holiday in Spain, I had a tropical pizza. It was pineapple, strawberry, apricot, and banana. That would be an interesting pizza. What? I have to try that one. Bananas Foster, yummy. Yummy. So as you can see, there are no knots in these ones. These squares do not, is that the right way? Yeah. These squares do not have any knots at all. They're hidden. But in our square, you can see the knot. Do you know what I mean? So I'm so pedantic. That's me being fussy. Yeah. So I'm allowed to be fussy because it's what I do. So I'll be showing you the not knotted version. Say that fast, really fast. The not knotted version. You could put the K before the other one and the not K on the other one. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So we're doing that on Tuesday. It won't be a full tutorial. It's just I'll have the circle already made and I'll just show you how to end it so that you don't have to have that knot like I did. But if you've done them already and you've got that little knot, it doesn't do anything. To be fair, I think I have already 12 made, even though I told everybody to make 8. I have 12 made. I'm going to use them either under the arms or around the side there. I'm not going to have them in front. I am so pedantic about little tiny things. Little niggly things annoy me. This is why I'm stressed. Because little niggly things annoy me. Okay. I'm so questioning your sanity, everyone. No, that's weird, says Fluffy. That sounds yummy, Marty. No, not who's there. Oh, not who's there. Marty, you are on fire. Marty is on fire today, guys. He really is. I always get hiccups when I'm on live. I don't know what it is. If you drink pineapple juice, the enzymes eat your fatty fat. Ooh, shop's running out of pineapple in the morning. I'm going to get a big bag full. Oh, that's funny. Only made 2 squares so far. Well, hold out, Ashley. Don't make any more. Wait till you see this join of the circle. Look, the round part itself, that join can be a little tricky and can also cause you to miss a stitch. So just make sure you count your clusters in the round once you've done that second round, yeah? Your puff stitches. Yeah. Okay. So what will happen is that little thread you see there will be sewn in before the end of, it won't be slip stitched in. It'll be sewn in. You'll get halfway through the stitch, you'll pull it out, and I'll show you how to do it on Tuesday, and you'll sew it into the last stitch. The last stitch. I'm looking at how the camera's working, into the last stitch. And what will happen is by doing that, you won't see that line, you won't have the bump, but it can be misleading. You can miss a stitch when you are doing your next round. So just be very careful, and I'll show you in that video. I won't do a whole square. I'll just do that little round there, show you how to start the next round, and you know how to do the rest. If you want to do the rest, you can watch part 1 again. Now, I should have done it on part 1, but not a lot of people like that sewing technique, and to be fair, I don't even like it. I find it annoying. I don't think it makes any difference. And if you don't weave that end in properly afterwards, it can look all loosey-goosey and it can be yucky. In my opinion, right? Again, just my opinion. I'm getting into trouble here. So in my opinion, but a lot of people do like that join and swear by it. Oh, I'm not going to go swearing by it, but I will use it for this particular project. And again, I don't use it for my other projects. I use good old-fashioned knot. But that's the only time I knot in crochet, at the end of a round, at the end of a colour change. I knot around there. But if I'm joining next colour, I don't knot. I make sure I leave a really long tail. And you've seen my tails. They go really, really long. And I literally weave it back far, weave it forward, and then back and so on. And until I get as many times, weaved in as many times as I crazy Mary. It does, right? So I just want to let everyone know that's what's going to happen with this square. Now, St. Paddy's Day's project, I changed my mind. It will still be a wearable. However, I want to put something to you. Okay. If I can find the other ones. I'm pretty sure I have them. Oh, here they are. All right. It's up to you whether you want. Now, I don't know how Marty feels about this. If he wants to go around wearing a female bag, you know, carrying a female bag, do we maybe want to make a bag instead with handles like this? So I'm going to put this to you, right? If anybody's watching after the live until, when am I doing it? On Friday. Until Friday, you have until Thursday to let me know if you would rather see the bag or, and I've changed my mind again, and I'm going to tell you because I think it's important that we all come to an agreement, a choker chain that's green with the little black in there and the little yellow as well. So you can see it and know that it's a St. Paddy's Day project because it's got the green, yellow and the black. The choker chain, if we're going to make, will be made in a 4-ply or a light 2-weight. Or the bag could be made in a 3-weight or a 2-weight. More likely the 3-weight DK weight. I don't have any Aran in that yarn. I do like the idea of the choker chain. I actually was going to make like a little mini scarf, but I'm thinking more of a choker. I would love to see St. Paddy's Day choker chain. I would love to see that. Personally, that's me, but you have a choice, okay? Everyone's saying choker. Middle says choker. Ashley says choker. The choker is a really good idea, and I will actually have a pattern, a written pattern for that as well, because I've done that in the past as well. So I will have a written pattern for that choker chain. Hopefully I'll have that up on the website as well, or a bookmark. We've done bookmarks before. I want to make either the wearable or the bag for St. Paddy's Day this year. We've done a lot of St. Paddy's Day. Have a look at some of our St. Paddy's Day projects, Ashley. We've done heaps. We've done heaps. Strangle me, Mary. That's crazy poppy lady. But anyway, that's just something I want to put to you. If I don't get enough information from here till Friday, I will just make the choker chain at this stage. But that was what I was looking at. I'm hoping to get something out for St. Paddy's Day, but I don't know. It's all about time, and I've put it right on to Friday. So if you find that the tutorial goes up before Friday, then that's great. If it doesn't, Friday will be the day. So I'm trying to ram a lot in this week, and then hopefully next week I can start on our vest again. For those of you who know, we were in the middle of a vest last year, and I stopped because I've got them in tubs somewhere with the pattern is in the tubs. It's not on the computer. It's in the tubs. So excuse me. I was looking for the pattern. Thank you, Green. I will have a drink. Cheers. So the pattern is in the tubs. So we're going back to creating that vest. Make the bag for Mother's Day. You know what, Anne? Anne, I can and I will, but I also like the red handle as well. So I might use the red. You might be good. It might be a good idea, Anne. Thank you very much for that. Anne, get in the corner with green. Pop the crown on with green. Anne Mixie and green in the corner together. I do like that, Anne. So you and I, Anne, I'm telling you, you and I, we've got to get together. We have to get together. Yeah. Notice how I'm looking directly at you. She's going, don't stare at me like that. You're scaring me. I was thinking maybe a little bag for Mother's Day using either one of these handles. And we can talk about that closer to Mother's Day, which is not that far away for us here in Australia. May? What are we on now? We're March, April, May. Ooh, but we do have Easter before Mother's Day. So we have to get Easter project out. I'm going to make something different for Easter. So there you go. I need to get some handles for the bags. For bags, yes. I found them difficult to get in Spotlight and Lincraft. They have basic handles like this. This is an old one I never used. It's so damaged from being in and out of tubs. That's the sort of handles that have boring ones like that. Not that I'm complaining, it's a nice one. But I wanted something bright and bubbly, and I literally went online and purchased that. I think I went through Etsy or something to get mine. But I'm not really sure. Could have been Etsy, could have been Amazon. I can't remember. It was such a long time ago now. Yes, Ashley, yes, you need to get that. Did I miss people's drink up? Middle says drink up. Thank you. I will drink. Fluffy votes tote bag. Happy Mother's Day to all in the UK. That's already happened, has it? Was that already passed? I think that was passed already. It was last weekend, or was it this weekend? Don't make my crown dirty. Technically, I'm the queen when Kiki isn't here, but Kiki's here. They have the bamboo ones at Spotlight, but there's not a great variety, I know, right? Yeah, that's why I thought I went online and just typed them in. You can get some cheap ones out there, Ashley. Just the problem with that is that you're paying for delivery as well. You know, that's the only thing I don't like. You can actually go to craft stores, you know, where there's yarn, buttons and places like that. Sometimes they have bag handles. So check out some craft stores. Might be cheaper to do that if there's any local in your area. I've been here the entire time. Middle, she has. Did you miss that, Middle? Oh, she has been here. No, but the thing was, Kiki, you came in early. Middle came in after you, and I know you've been here talking too. Of course, the day I'm late, you're here. Hey, Kiki, you haven't got in the corner yet. What's going on? We have Marty in the corner 4 times. 4 times. In the one live. So just keep your eyes peeled for everything this week. Even though I've told you what days everything's coming out, I might jumble it up. Whatever's finished first will go out. So in fact, probably don't even think about the day. This week we're having a St. Paddy's Day project. We're having part 2 of the jacket only because I messed up the numbers in part 1, as you do. We're having the Live Antics t-shirt pieces as well. They're only going to be very small, tiny, tiny ones this time, only because I'm running out of time. I was going to make them big. We might make a pocket instead. Look, let me think about it, Catherine. Catherine, let me think about our project. Our Live Antics projects. We're not doing Live Antics today, as you probably already noticed, only because we've got too much on our plate with St. Paddy's Day, the blanket, and the jacket. Plus, next week we want to restart on the vest again. So I don't want to do any Live Antics next week. We're doing one Live Antics this week, which was Catherine's project. And for those of you who have just joined, these are the colours that Catherine chose. So we're going to have some very interesting colours on my t-shirt. Very interesting colours on my t-shirt. I don't know what's going on yours, but there you go. And I'm missing all the chat yet again. Let's see. Catherine says bag for Mother's Day. I'm thinking a bag is starting to sound like a good idea. I'm actually extremely focused on finishing a jacket for my sister's 21st birthday. Okay, that's nice. We know he was in the corner the first time, but he's been cracking jokes from the corner ever since. I know, it's been great. Trust me, the naughty corner, the naughty comes back. Have been in my head, but too busy to type all them. That's all right. Older sister, Kiki. Kiki, I don't know who's older between Kiki and Middle. I don't know who's older. Happy 21st to your sister, Kiki. It's Middle's daughter. It's middle daughter's 21st. Okay, next year. Okay. Oh, to be 21. I did not like my 21 year, so I'm glad I'm not 21 again. 22 wasn't bad. 21 was not good for me. Bad stuff happened at 21. I didn't like it. I blocked it all out, as you do. It's not really bad. It's just, ridiculous things. Things that I got myself into. I technically could be her mum. She was born when I was in my last year of high school. Wow, that is a big age difference, isn't it? I turned 35 at the end of the month, Marty. I think what Marty meant is that her middle sister, and I got confused with your name, Middle, which I thought it meant you, but I think he was talking about Kiki's middle sister, or something like that, or is she the middle sister, or something like that. I got confused. So there you go. Who's messaging me? How dare they message me? Out. Whoever you are, out. So let's going back straight to the vest as well, guys. For those of you who are finishing the vest, my apology on the delay. I found the pieces, which is always a good thing, right? And as you know, I've been rearranging the room since we've had the floorboards put in. They're not fancy floorboards, but they work, yeah. And I'm going to rearrange it back again because I don't like the system. I got tubs over here. Hear that? And over there is my shelving where I go to every 5 minutes, right? Whereas the tubs, I don't even touch. So I'm going to move those over there, move my shelving back here so I can go like this and grab things to show you. And that shelving has small things in it, like, let me think, some of my items that I do like to sell, and they're things like a pack with a crochet hook, the scissors, a sewing needle, some of those kind of things. And I like to show you every now and then what I've got. And I just can't do it because it's way over there. So I want to swap everything over. So those tubs will go over there. That beautiful shelving will go here. And I'll just reach out and go like that. I should put food there. No, stop that. Naughty. Naughty. Okay. Marty says, I'm 39 at the beginning of April. Last year on my 30, last year of my 30s, almost over the hill. Oh my gosh, Marty, you don't want to be over 39. Just tell everybody you're 39. Never ever admit to being over 39. It's a bad thing. It's not that bad. She's just exaggerating. My other sister is 18 and my oldest child is turning 17 in a week. And that's crazy, Kiki. Her auntie's a year older than her. That's hilarious. Neither did I. My partner at the time, oh, here we go, ended up in, oh my gosh. And I ended up with postpartum, oh gosh, after having my second daughter a month. Oh, that's terrible, Ash. It's a good thing we are where we are now, isn't it, Ash? In our lives. Alyssa Maria. Hi, Alyssa Maria. You're coming on very late, darling. We've been on an hour and 20 minutes. Hopefully we can stick around a bit longer. But what time are we on? Oh, I've got my Fitbit here. 11:25. I've got a little bit more time. 60 next Saturday, says Luana. Oh, wow. I'm 10 years older than Mary, apparently. Oh, gosh, I can't even get away with that, Marty. I really can't. I want to, but I can't. No, you're not, because I'm 29 forever, so it doesn't matter. What's in an age? To be fair, Marty, and I don't know if anybody else has felt it when they've worked out, since I've been working out, I do feel physically, not younger, physically able to move faster than I was before. I'm able to walk to the shops without being too puffed out. I used to walk to the letterbox at the front of my driveway and I couldn't breathe. On the way back, I was like, it's only a few feet. A few steps, really, if you think about it. No, it's a bit of a driveway, but not really long. But it's like, how can I get puffed out doing that? Now I can walk around the shops for hours without being puffed out, which is fantastic. No, it's not good because then I stay at the shops longer. I'm just waiting for my mum to bug me with the phrase, you're 5 years away from 40. Water time, says Green. Water time. Cheers. All right. Was rubbing my crusty eyes, then got to rub them again. Age talk. Yeah. Well, we're just gonna omit age. I'm sorry. I'm gonna ban the age from my lives. Everybody's banned if they talk about age on my lives again. Definitely happy where I am now. I've come a long way, even in the last 8 years since X and I split. So yeah, sometimes you just need to do what you got to do, Ash, and that's it. But Mary, you only have you only have little legs. I know they're little. They're very little. They're very little legs. Little legs. I'm 37 and feel 67. I think working in aged care is having an effect on me. Well, that can actually, Kiki. Yeah, it can. I'm the big 50 this year. Oh, Ashley, really? Happy birthday for the big 50. Ooh, party like this. No other 50. I'm 46, but a customer just told me yesterday I look 32. Oh, we love that customer, Elise Marie. Tell that customer he can come back anytime he likes, or she can come back anytime she likes. Or they can come back anytime they like. I've got smaller legs than me. I don't think so, middle. and I'm disappointed I can't use them. Oh, I'm middle. Mine are tiny, itty bitty. Well, actually, they're not itty bitty in width. Just in length. Oh, who's picking on my width? Come on, guys, stop picking on me. Oh wait, it's me. Mary, get in the corner. All right, getting back to crocheting. We get so sidetracked, guys. Good thing I'm working in aged care. They all think I'm in my 20s. Oh, don't you love them? People are still shocked I'm turning 35. People still think you look very young, middle. You really do. Didn't think I was going to make it as had a heart attack earlier this week. No, Luana, seriously. Wow, and you're still here talking to us. I'd be home resting. I'd be such a nerd if something like that happened to me. Wow, I hope you get better real soon, darling. Oh, stop stressing out about everybody else. That's all I say. I look younger than my age, though. It runs in my family. Oh, I don't. Apparently, my other sisters look younger, but I don't. Hope you're all right, doing all right now. I know, right? Wow. Luana, it was a little bit too much for my brain. I was a bit too shocked. Take it easy, Luana. Yes. I look younger when I dye my hair. Yes, I know. Ashley's saying. I know I'm getting old because I arranged to go for a drink with a friend and they suggested meeting at 10. My reaction was, what? 10 at night? I don't think so. Isn't that sad? Isn't it sad? I remember we used to go out late. We, friends, we'd go out late and we'd get back at, I don't know, midnight. We'd think, what else can we do now? And we'd go out to a club or something and then we'd come back and have pizza at 3 in the morning. It's like the things you did when you were young, we did them once as adults, older adults. I couldn't walk for 3 days. I couldn't walk. I'm on the couch. My legs are up like this on the couch with ice packs around them. I couldn't feel. I didn't feel well. Couldn't do anything. It was a shocking 3 days. Never again. Now, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Oh, time to go home. And I know friends who will get home by 9 so they can be in bed by 10 sleeping because they've got to go to work early the next morning. You're on the go these days. I've seen party bunting that simply reads, please leave by 9. Oh, gosh. Pizza at 3 a.m. Nope, 3 a.m. is kebab time. I know. Isn't that funny that everyone likes kebabs at 3 a.m.? Isn't that a funny thing? I am middle. I am 1 a.m. middle. Wow. Yes, I know, right? 1 a.m. middle. Me, I don't stay up late anymore. I want to, but because I work out a lot now, I get physically tired, but not during the day. I've got a lot of energy during the day now. I'm really glad I did the program. That's all. I'm itchy now. I've touched something. What did I touch? I've touched something. Look at the eyes go. The eyes go. The nose goes. That's why I wasn't here Wednesday. Yes, home resting now. Thanks all. Don't stress about anything. Don't eat the wrong foods. Dr. Mary's here to help you, Luana. Oh, Dr. Mary. I'm still in the 80s. Fun times. I must admit, fluffs. I do love my 80s. I definitely, I identify my brain. I identify as, I can't get it out, as a kebab people. I can't get it out. I identify as a kebab. People only want me when they're drunk. Drink time, Mary. Kiki. Change that word, young lady. Cheers. I'm very itchy now. Something's happened. Oh, I'm lucky if I'm up past 10. I know, Ashley. I'm like you, Ashley. Lisa Marie, I'm a night owl. Okay. Best wishes, Luana. Absolutely. Best wishes. We want you well, darling. We want you well. We need you well. We need you. Get it out, Mary. I'm having fun crocheting my 60s. In my 60s. Yes, Catherine. Good night to you. Oh, Elaine, we'll see you soon, darling. You take care, yeah? Come on. It's not. It's. Oh, Marty, you are so bad today. What have you been drinking today, hun? Sure, that's water, Mary. Actually, speaking of the 80s, I wanted to say I once had a birthday party. I have birthday parties all the time, but this was an actual event birthday, you know, a zero birthday. We won't go there. And I said, you know what? I want everyone to dress up in the 80s. Well, not many people did. So what I did was I put together all 80s music for the night. All 80, well, for the afternoon, because we did it lunchtime. It's getting funnier by the minute. And every time someone walked in, I'd say, welcome to the 80s, where everyone's happy and nobody knows why. That was my line. After about the 7th time, I said, just come in. Just go over there and dance. There's 80s music on. I got so ridiculous. Oh, Kiki, bad girl. I have never had a birthday party. Seriously, Ash? Oh, I do all the time. Most of the times it's by myself. In the lounge room doing my 80s. She's so naughty. I've been good because my blood pressure was high. I've been good because my blood pressure was high at recent doctor's visits, so I haven't been drinking and switched to decaf coffee. So no excuse. This is just me. Oh, Marty. I did decaf coffee only when I was pregnant with the children. No one said it was that you had to. I just didn't want my babies to be born high as a kite on coffee. Do you love it? Homemade naughty drink, says Ashley. Homemade naughty drink. You missed my crack up line. Oh, did I? Drink up. It will help you straighten out your tongue. Oh, I did miss that middle. That's funny. Homemade. Marty, I reckon. Bad children today. You're all bad. Used to work. Catherine says I used to work Dublin shift, then out dancing, start work again at 6 a.m. Double shift. When I said Dublin. Those were the days. I know, right, Catherine? Oh, I used to do aerobics. Remember aerobics? Not that I was around in the 80s, but I used to go straight from work, aerobics, home, shower, straight out and dance. I wonder why I was so thin in those days. Not now. Last birthday, I bought myself a medium-sized chocolate tart. Eat it all alone and have a blast in sugar. I love it, Elisa. That's funny. Oh, you're going. Are you crazy? Good night, honey. I hope you have a nice, restful sleep. We'll see you soon, darling. I love that idea. It's a good idea, isn't it, Middle? Yeah. Never drank decaf. I need my caffeine specifically first thing in the morning. I do have coffee. I have 3 coffees a day, which is probably not good when you have blood pressure, Marty. So don't do it. Don't do it. You all commented about me not being cheeky today. Now you're all complaining. We love it when you're cheeky, Kiki. Cheeky, Kiki. We love a cheeky, Kiki. Rest up, Poppy lady. Yes. No, we love a cheeky Kiki. Yes, we love a cheeky Kiki. Getting back to possibly owning a store, all I could think about, Kiki, is having case in the corner of the store. And what with that picture that Marty drew, I didn't draw. He put together that what was in the case. But Case is the cat, and we both know that, right? Imagine us having a store. It wouldn't work. We'd go down in business. When I was young, going to bed early and not going out were punishments. Now they're blessings. I know, right, Marty? I've lost the editing package ideas. Why didn't I write them down? Oh, dear. Just look up a few YouTube videos. There is so much out there, Middle. It'll come to you once you start seeing those videos. And in fact, when I watched some of those YouTube videos, all I could think of was, wow, why didn't I think of that? Why am I not doing that? Even now, when I'm thinking about what I used to watch, I'm thinking I'm still not doing what they said. I really should listen to what they say, because a lot of them had some really good ideas. Some of them, it's just rubbish. And some of them, they talk really fast and you just can't work out what they're saying. So when you get someone that you like and you're listening to him or her, really focus on what they're saying with the packages. I thrown behind the counter a kitty couch for case, a special drinking machine in the corner. We won't say what it is. Are you sure you can't find the funds to buy it, Mary? Who needs funds? We can work it out. Everybody brings something when they come, and that'll be it. And we won't have to worry about the funds. I'll bring the case of yummy drinks. Everybody else brings something else. I turned 60 in December. Yvonne turned 60 in December. Happy birthday for that. I'm going to forget all these dates, guys. So when it's your birthday, please let me know, and I'll do a Marilyn Monroe for you. And for the young people who don't know who Marilyn Monroe is, she sang Happy Birthday to the American president. I need Marty on my lives. Oh, Marty's hilarious. He is so funny. Look, Marty has done a lot of happiness on our channel, which is why I love having people crack jokes, make funny things. It's okay. Just don't be naughty. No, we're real naughty. We don't want real naughty. Ashley says thumbs up. Thank you. Ashley, cost you guys nothing. No thanks, says Elisa Marie. Okay. I do try to join middle one. When's your next one? Middle's, I can't remember if it's 9 o'clock in the morning for me in Melbourne or 9:30. I can't remember. Sometimes I get on and I think, where is she? Where is she? And then I go and have coffee, do my thing. I'm working, and I've missed half an hour of it, thinking I was just there before. Where was it? So I have trouble sometimes getting on middle. Mine is September the 10th, day before 9/11. Oh, that's no good. But your birthday is good. Marty is the best entertainer on the channel. I know, right, Yvonne? I don't know, Kiki. Well, I think Marty and Kiki are the same. Although Kiki's a little quiet today. She's overworked, I think, our young Kiki. She's very overworked. 5 p.m. Saturdays, Manitoba time, which is probably Sunday for people overseas. It's Sunday morning for me, which is why I can make some of it. I can't make all of it, but I can make some of it, because Sunday I'm really busy in the morning as well. I'm actually busy every morning. My mornings are busy until 12 o'clock. I am snowed under. So that's why I try not to make any morning appointments. I had to meet someone for lunch once, and I said, look, it's going to have to be 1 because I can't do any earlier because I'm just so busy. Thanks, Middle. I think that's 11 p.m. for Saturday for UK. You'll try and join. Sometimes I get there, Marty, and when I do get there, I can only stay a short time. But when I do, I like to have a chat on Middle's Live. If you want to join Middle's Live, she's put up the times for you to do that. So there you go. All right, guys, getting back to everything here. It is getting very late. It's an hour and 38 minutes, guys. I'm going to have a drink for starters. Cheers. For you, Mary. What time for you, Mary, for Middle's Lives? For me, I don't know, because I thought it was 9 o'clock. Because it was, to me, 9 o'clock the first week. So I thought the next week or the week after, it'll be 9 o'clock again. And then all of a sudden, I get on, I can't find it at all. And then I hop on 9:30, and she's already been on for a while. So I don't know what time. I'm guessing either 9 in the morning or 9:30. I don't know. I'll try again this weekend, tomorrow that is, and let you know. Oh, I may not be able to try tomorrow. I've got something on tomorrow. We'll see. I'll try. Thanks, water time again. That's the second glass at least, which is really good because I really need it. I think yesterday I didn't drink enough water, which is why I woke up with a headache. Headache's starting to clear up, by the way. So I think it was a dehydration thing. We're having some nasty, weird weather here in Melbourne, so I reckon it was a dehydration thing. 5 p.m. Manitoba time, Mary. Yeah, no, I tried it. It didn't work for me. I had to wait 20 minutes or so and then try you again, and then there you were. All this excitement, no caffeine means I'm falling asleep. I mean, I know I'm about to head off too, actually. But I do want to mention to everyone the items that you will see this week. Just don't be surprised if they're on different days. Cute water jug. I know, right? Elisa Marie, $3.50 from Kmart. They were on special. So I was really happy about that. I think it was either $3.50 or $3.65, one or the other. But I do want to mention to everyone real quickly, we're getting a St. Patrick's Day project this week. You are getting an update on the blanket and the amounts that I messed up for the larger sizes. You are getting a Live Antics t-shirt items with Catherine's color choice, and that's it. So keep that in mind. The blanket will go up at some stage. On top of all those other tutorials, the blanket will go up because it's ready. I just need to rewatch it, make sure there's no mistakes, rewatch it, add some pictures in it, pop it up real quickly, anytime. It'll just go up anytime, more likely Wednesday because Wednesday is the live and there's nothing going up that day. But don't be surprised if I put 2 up in one day, which I don't usually do. Never done that, actually, I don't think. I might have with a short and something else. But to get it out there, I might just do that. You might end up with four tutorials this week. But nothing on Monday. Probably not Monday. We'll see. If it's quiet here Monday, or if someone goes out and the house is empty, I might be able to work it out Monday. But at this stage, all those tutorials will be going up this week. Keep your eyes peeled. It's going to be a very busy week. I hope I don't get sick. And I will see everyone on Wednesdays live at 4 p.m. this week. Ciao for now. Try to be good, yeah? Bye all. Oh, let's see. How do we turn this off again? Over here. Bye. And over here.